Yasmine, it's yes. Speaking about the Islamist ideology in the West, the Islamists are not only pushing their ideologies, but it seems like they have studied the Western societies very well, and they know exactly what they're doing by abusing the open space of free speech, of freedom in the Western societies to their advantage. The same way, for example, we've seen them abusing democratization and the dream for democracy in the countries of the Arab Spring, like Egypt and Tunisia. They did exactly the same thing in the West. The Western societies are open societies. In countries like Canada and the United States, they are very diverse. There are people from different backgrounds. In Europe, it's very cultural countries, very historical, very uh, deeply rooted into civilization. So they know exactly how these societies are thinking and how much they value things like human rights, freedom of speech, and so on. So they abuse this space to say, okay, we're just promoting or just we're speaking up for our religion or saying things about Islam and so until they reach the point of establishing themselves as speakers in the name of all Muslims. And also, unfortunately, because in these Western societies, there is no much education about other countries like the Arab world, the Islamic world, and so people think that these are the Islamists, like these ugly, evil faces are the faces of the Muslims. But actually, no, they are the faces of the Islamists who have an agenda and have a goal that they want to achieve by abusing the open space in these societies. And one of their tools, actually, which contradicts with their abuse of this open society or the openness and the freedom in these Western societies, is the promotion of the idea of Islamophobia. Because the people in the West should not fall for this lie. I don't say like Islamophobia does not exist. Yes, it exists, of course, like any other type of phobia, but it's not as severe and as big as the Islamists are trying to portray it. The Islamists are trying to make it appear like a Holocaust against Muslims, or that all the Western world is so united against like hurting all the Muslims. Okay, and this, fine, you are using the space for free speech in the West as Islamists to promote your evil ideas, and no one is punishing you for this. But when the Western side uses this free speech to protest these evil ideas you're promoting in their own way, I mean, by making a caricature, publishing an article or something, you just go against them very angry and say, oh, this person is Islamophobic, this person hates Islam. No, this person hates you as Islamists. He hates your evil thought. He does not hate Islam because